Hey guys, it's me, Sophia. Welcome back and welcome if you're new here. In today's video, I just want to talk. It's going to be more like a podcast format. And yeah, I'm just going to jump straight into my introduction. So, I had a recent realization of the biggest source of all of my anxieties: control. Control and this desire to always control everything into my life. Think about it. Today we're living in such a fast paced environment where we're so used to getting in our ways in such a rapid way. Like, if I want to get food right now, I can get any delivery in just a few minutes. I can go to the supermarket. There's always that is opened 24/7. Everything is easily accessible. If I would like to communicate with someone, I can send them a message in a matter of seconds, phone call. I can even go see them with the transportation these days. It's not as difficult as it used to be in the past. If I would like to get some information on something, all it takes for me is just to Google it. Everything we want and all of our needs are met within seconds. This gives us a feeling of control, a feeling of comfort, security, and control, that everything I need and everything I desire is so easily accessible. And naturally, the more we experience it, the more we want it. And that's the thing, we try to bring this comfort and this control into our lives on a daily. However, it's not always possible because there are gonna be things that will probably always be out of our control, and that can drive us crazy sometimes. So let me break it down. Things that we usually want to control. Think about it. Like, we want to control our days, we want to control our future, we want to control the image of ourselves that others have, how they perceive us, what people think of us. We want to control our relationships, our future plans, and even our feelings. And all of those things are just impossible to control. Even if we try our hardest, they're just not in our control. And we still try so hard to just take control over it. For example, we have our own ideas of our plans. We have this this will happen in 1 year, this will happen next week. We like to plan things, and we like things to go accordingly to our plans. If something doesn't go accordingly to our plan, or this expectation that we have created in our head, what happens is that consequently we're disappointed or upset because we have already created an expectation that this is what's gonna happen. It's just that we don't really think about the future is not always gonna be in our favor. We have this desire of controlling how others perceive us, this desire of wanting to fit in, which is a natural instinct, as we want to be a part of the society and we want to be accepted, because that's just the way we're built. We're built to live in a society and groups. That's why we're worried about high school reunions. That's why we're worried and so nervous when we go on dates, right? We always think about, what should I wear? Oh, I wonder what they think about me. I hope they like me. Do they feel the same way as me? What do they think about me? So it's always like this, a bit of anxiety when you get ready for a date, or when you're about to go see your date and all of that, especially in the early stages when you get to know each other. On top of that, we have a strong desire to control our feelings. We don't like feeling unhappy. Think about it. We always try to reach happiness as some kind of destination. And we always think about ways and ways of making our days a little bit brighter and happier. And that's the thing, that whenever we feel upset, naturally the first instinct is not to go into that feeling and being self-aware. Your first instinct usually is to resist that feeling, try to push it away. We try to bury it somewhere within us. We try not to think about it, or we try to distract ourselves. in this day and age, it's like, oh, you're going through a heartbreak, here's Tinder, distract yourself, which is the worst thing you can do to yourself. Because, controversial opinion, but fuck dating apps. I said it. But yeah, it's true. Same way that we're sometimes scared, like, think about it, how anxious we are sometimes when we're thinking of developing feelings or falling for someone, falling in love. And the reason why we are scared is because not in control. We're not in control of how it's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, whether they're gonna feel the same way. And that's what freaks us out, that I'm out of control here. I cannot control it. And that's the thing, that we try to control it. We always say to ourselves, oh, like, I'm gonna develop feelings, I'm gonna fall only if I see that it's safe, or I'm gonna win after this time when I feel this way. The truth is, it never happens on your timing. Like, if you catch feelings, you catch feelings. It either happens or it doesn't. And there's no way that we can control it. Yes, we can try to not get too carried away too soon, or try to be a little bit more objective and understand, like, analyze that, okay, that this was clearly a red flag, I don't think this is for me, even though I really like them, but this is like, nah, I'm not putting up with this. Or, we try to evaluate things, but still, sooner or later, the more time you spend with that person, the more memories you make, the more you share, the more you start to like them, the more you start developing some kind of attachment to them. It's just natural. That's just the way we're built. We're built to connect. And I'm guilty of doing that too. I always say to myself, I'm not gonna fall. I don't feel anything, My heart's like a stone. Girl, who are you fooling? Nah, not happening. And then my heart's like, not on my watch. But yeah, it's nice to think that you have control over your own feelings. Like, I gotta say, it does give you a feeling of comfort that, like, oh yeah, I'll not fall for them. But especially me, like, I'm guilty of that, and I'm a romantic. I think I've said it before here, and I'm gonna say it again. I want to seem tough. I want to seem like an ice queen, a tough one. Like, I don't need you. The reality is that it's BS. I'm super soft. I'm super romantic, and I'm super sweet. Yeah, that's not what the video is about. So anyway, going back to our topic, I just gave you a list of things that usually make most people anxious, myself included. I came to realization that's the thing, I came to a realization that all of this is giving me so much anxiety, right? I try to control what's gonna happen tomorrow, and the thing is, it's just like, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I have an idea what's going to happen tomorrow. I have an idea what's going to happen next week. But things don't always go to the plan. Tomorrow, maybe my friend will be like, something happened. Can you please come over? My dog might need to go to the vet. Hopefully not, but it can happen. And it's just, if the more I will try to control this, the more I will try to control my feelings, what people think of me, what's gonna happen tomorrow, the more I'll try to resist a possibility of something not being the same as the idea that I have in my head, the more anxiety I will have. Because as soon as it falls out of my control, the moment it's not gonna meet the expectation I have in my head, I'm gonna be upset, I'm gonna be disappointed, and guess what? I'm gonna be anxious and I'm gonna be unhappy. And I realized the only way of letting go of this, the only way of setting myself free from this anxiety is letting go of control. Because the truth is, you're not letting go of anything. The truth is, it never existed in the first place. The only thing you're letting go of is an illusion. The thing that you're letting go of is your idea of control. But the fact is, you were never in control. We are never really in control of our future. Yes, we have a plan. Yes, we have an idea, but there is never a guarantee. And it doesn't necessarily means that it's bad. It doesn't necessarily means that something bad will happen or something good will happen. It is just the way it is. It is life, and it has its own flow. It has its own plans, and it flows the way it should flow. So the advice I gave to myself, and I'm sharing it with you right now, is we should learn to take life less seriously. Take it easy. I'm not saying like give it all away, like let go of your dreams and your goals and just like give the steering wheel to the fades. I'm saying get comfortable with not knowing. Get comfortable with the fact that things might not always go accordingly with your plans and your expectations. Instead of resisting and trying to be like, why this happened to me? Why this and that? How did I deserve this? Oh no. Instead of just creating this like chaos in your head, adapt. Try to find ways to adapt. Okay, this didn't go accordingly to my plan. What can I do? How can I resolve this? How can I adapt? Because the truth is, it's not the strongest who survive. It's not the ones that resist the most that survive. The most adaptable do. If something doesn't go to the plan, don't panic. Let's think constructively. How can I resolve this? I'm here right now. How can I resolve this? And if I can't, we have to learn to let go. The truth is, yes, you can control lots of things, to be honest. You know what you can always control? Your state of mind. You can control your thoughts. You can control your mindset. You can change it. And that power that you have over your mind, over your thoughts, that's more than enough. That already can change your entire world, trust me. As a result, we are in control of our consequent actions. Yes, things will not always go accordingly to the plan, but I can control how I react to it. So yeah, you can control your thoughts. You can change your thoughts. You can change your mindset, and you can take necessary actions in specific situations. Just don't get too attached to the idea of the result. Just go with the flow and trust the process. And whenever something steers you away, doesn't go the right way, think about how can I adapt? What can I do in this situation? Don't think about the past. It's gone. The way it's supposed to be, it's not going to be this way anymore. Let's adjust. Let's be like, okay, so how can I move from here? We have to get comfortable with that things will not always go our way. And for example, I'm a strong believer in the universe and destiny, and I always believe that if things don't always go my way, if something steers me away from the original plan that I had in my head, it's universe protecting me, directing me in the right way, in the right direction. I always say to myself and to all of my friends, one door closes, another opens. If it's not meant for you, it's not meant for you. It's not gonna happen. Be thankful for it, because you never know. And right now you may be upset. In just a few months, you might realize like it will just all come back together. Like all those pieces of puzzles, you put them together and you realize, oh wow, thank God that I didn't get this job, or thank God that I don't know, didn't get in touch with this person. Thank God that I missed that plane or whatever. Like you start to realize why things happen the way they happen, and it makes sense in your head. Even some unfortunate events in our lives, sometimes like years and years after you realize, oh, it actually taught me a lot. I'm grateful that it happened because it made me who I am today. It was actually a really important lesson in my life. Like, trust me, I think all of the choices, bad or good, that I've made in my life, all the actions I've taken, all the things that I've tried, I'm so deeply grateful for them, because I either got somewhere where I needed to be, got something that I needed just in another way, or I've learned something. And you know what? In the end of the day, we're not living to get to a specific destination. We're not living to happiness as a destination, as a goal. We are living to live. You are living to live. You are living to experience life, to grow, to evolve, which means to experience everything that comes in life, to experience life's sadnesses, sorrows, heartbreak, joy, excitement, love. And all of those, absolutely all of those experiences are completely human and beautiful in their own way. I realized if I let go of this desire of control and this like illusion of control, and I just let myself be and like just live my life and try my best every day to achieve my goals and dreams, just absolutely accept everything that comes and everything that goes and leaves my life. When I let go of this desire, this illusion of control, it really set me free. When I realized that, I'm telling you, my anxiety really, I'm not gonna say that it completely has disappeared, but it has drastically decreased. So yeah, and I'm just gonna leave you with one of my favorite quotes by Toni Morrison from her novel Songs of Solomon. It goes like this: if you surrendered to the air, you could write it. And I'll let you think about it. So yeah, guys, here's the video. I hope it all makes sense. If you have any questions or if you want just anything to share, let me know. And I really enjoyed making it, to be honest, and I really like to share with you. Like, I have my notes here, everything that I wrote like the other day. And yeah, I really like creating this kind of content. I think it's my favorite. So yeah, let me know what you think. You can show me a little bit of support by commenting, sharing this video, leaving thumbs up, subscribing. I appreciate everything that you guys do, every sign of support. It really means a lot for me. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and take care. Thank you again for watching. Bye.